What's up, guys? We're back again for another Marvel Puzzle Quest video. Alright, so excuse me. So I don't know when this came out. It says 9/14 yesterday, but like when is, I mean, it should say when. Oh, it came out the 13th. The update was yesterday. I haven't play tested him yet. People are saying that he's gonna be good for Puzzle Gauntlet. I mean, there's one out right now, so I mean, we'll find out. So, Prowler, I don't really, like, he was, how do I say this? He wasn't really a used character in Puzzle Quest and MPQ, right? But, I mean, let's go over his abilities. I mean, like, what could they have done to make him better? Let's see. So, 72, 70, 370 max champ. Health and match damage are unchanged. Yeah, well, that doesn't really need to be changed at all. Old versions. Old version. On the Prowl, purple passive. So, at the start of each turn, fortifies 2 enemy strike, attack, or protect tiles. So, sap tiles. Whenever your team matches a fortified enemy sap tile, Prowler steals that tile. So this one was basically good for Puzzle Gauntlet, right? So at level 5, stolen tiles are improved, so he buffs the stolen tiles, fortifies enemies, enemy sap tiles, steals them, improve, and buffs them. That's basically what he does for his purple. So the new version, at the start of each turn, fortifies 2 enemy sap tiles. Whenever your team matches a fortified enemy sap tile, fortified enemy matches, okay, it's the same right there. Prowler steals that tile, then creates an enemy strength 1 tile in the type stolen. Okay, so this is going to be really good against Sandman, assuming you're able to use Prowler against him to steal, like, projectiles. I think that's the Sandman node where you have to, I think it's where you have to still defend projectiles or whatnot. I don't know. We'll find out. It's that one. I feel like that's what that node is. The Sandman one is always the most annoying one. I'm probably wrong though. It's probably not stealing projectiles from Sandman. I don't know, but creating, I mean, I guess it made it a little bit better by, you know, you can, like I said, I'm gonna throw Polaris out there for PvP simulator, everything basically, you know, going up against, you can use basically Polaris, Prowler, and Beta Ray Bill, I think. So whenever you match a whenever your team matches a fortified enemy strike, attack, or protect tile, steals that tile, then creates, oh no, because it has to be projectile. It has to be fortified. That's the thing. I'm over here making teams up, and it says fortify. If it didn't say fortify, there you go. That's the insta win right there with Beta Ray Bill and Polaris. But Shuri, 4-star Black Panther, they're just going to make it way more easier to deal crazy amounts of damage with that matching of the fortified tiles. So, and Shuri and 4-star Black Panther are basically, they're amazing duo. So add him on the team in GG's. Let's see, level 4 to level 3 to level 5. So let's see, the improvements from level 5, we'll just go by fast, right? So 270, 450 improvement. That's quite a bit. From 364 to 450 from 270. Now max champ is 925, 789, almost 200. That's wild. Alright, so when Prowler came out, this ability was pretty original in stealing sap tiles and converting them to your own uses. Then the Fire Nation Polaris came. Then Polaris came. She does the same but better in that she'll create new friendly tiles. Okay, let me skip all this. Let me see if 4 to 5 times. She does everything Prowler does, but better, with the sole downside that her created tiles are always at a specific power. Let's see, he's decided he'd steal tiles, but improve them much more. So he's like they gave him a mini Kitty Pryde, Hellcat, and Nico Minoru increase, you know, Ultron. All 4 of those characters improve tiles. They basically gave him that, but you have to steal the enemy's tiles. And I guess it's good to use him, Shuri, and another 5-star against Beta Ray build Polaris. Maybe even Morbius. I don't know. But, I mean, I guess it's better. It's way better than what it was. The improvement on your tiles when you steal them is crazy. So that's going to be really good in Puzzle Gauntlet. Now I understand why they're saying that. So, old version of Tinker's Toys deals 361 damage and stuns the target enemy for 1 turn. So, single target stun. If your team has more total strike, attack, or projectiles than the enemy team, also deals 259 damage to all other enemies. So, 270... You're dealing single target, 704, and then 505 to the enemy team. 370, 1450. That's quite a jump to 350. Dang. So you stunned. So the stun's always going to be at 5, in my opinion, because it's stun. It just helps you win. Stun equals win. So 3 turns stun. You're going to be dealing single target, 3,797 damage, AoE 2724. That's AoE, right? Because the bottom part. So if you have more sap tiles than the enemy team, deal 259 damage. Yeah. So that's AoE. So that's not bad. That's the old one. The new one is, let's see. If any fortified damage stuns a target enemy for 1 turn. If any fortified sap tiles exist, steal one of... Wait. It doesn't say enemy. It says if any fortified strike, attack, or protect tiles exist, steal one of... Why did I click that? Steal one of them. Then if your team has more total sap tiles than the enemy team, also deals 259 damage. That never changed, 259. For more sap tiles to all of their enemies. Okay, so this one, if your team has more, and then this one says if any fortified sap tiles exist, steal one of them. Like if it's enemies, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to say if any enemy sap tiles. It just says if any fortified strike, attack, or projectiles exist, steal one of them. Okay, so basically steal one of the enemy sap tiles that are fortified. So 270, 704, 505. Okay, so level 5. This is sort of confusing when I'm reading this. 270, so from 3,797 to 4,062. That's not quite a jump. But it's 4,000 instead of 3,000 now. And then 2724 to 2707. Did they drop that? They did. They dropped the AoE and increased this a little bit. That is not... So what? You're basically dealing more single target damage than AoE? They should have increased the AoE to at least 3,000. It would have made sense. Similar to purple, the ability works decently well, but in practice it had a bit of a difficult time in getting that bonus damage going off. When combined with the proliferation from purple, this ability now allows Prowler to much more easily tip the sap tile scales to get the bonus damage going. There was also a minor issue with the multipliers for each level, which was fixed, modifying the damage and very slightly modifying the damage and modifying the damage very slightly and raising the direct damage at max level by about 10%. So what? Five purple, 5 blue, 3 black. I mean, even if they didn't change this one, it's stun, so it's like it's still gonna be good regardless. The stun on level 5 and level 5 on the new one is still 3. The damage, it doesn't make any sense for them to increase the single target damage and decrease the AoE. That is dumb in my opinion. And then 370, 8367. And then 5580, 5615. So they increased this one. Oh no, wait, what? They decreased it. 5580, 561. Why? 2724, 2707. Why would they do that? That's so not. At least make it an even 3K. Come on now. Like, what are you guys doing? And I get it, he's not a meta unit. He's not meant for crazy meta teams. You can put him on teams that are fun, but I guess he's a Puzzle Gauntlet character now. You know, he's specifically for Puzzle Gauntlet. I'm assuming for the Sandman node, if that one's out, which is very annoying, or just for other nodes that you need to, you know, the enemy team needs to not have any sap tiles on their side and whatnot. All right, so old version. I'll get my coat. So this one is active. The blue's active. It's cost 10. Purple's passive. And then the black ability is creates 2 strength 65 friendly strike tiles and 2 strength 65 enemy strike tiles. Then turns Prowler invisible for 1 turn. Okay, so purple at 3. The invisibility is just too good. There's just these little things that I wonder why they don't just make them go full on, like full force. Like creating 2 strike tiles for yourself and 2 strike tiles for the enemy team is perfect because that's what he does. Now, the invisibility for 1 turn, let's see, max is 3. They should have just turned him and put an invisible tile on the board for him and keep him invisible until that tile's matched. Maybe they're trying to be different with him. I guess that's what they were doing when they created him with the invisibility. But it is what it is, right? So 2 strike tiles you, 2 strike tiles the enemy team, invisible. So that's basically what it does. So level 5 for this is 3 friendly strike tiles. And okay, so 4 is invisible for 2 turns. Not available. 370 not available. So creates 3 friendly strike tiles. Prowler becomes invisible for 3 turns. You could basically use him with Polaris if you don't even play Puzzle Gauntlet because the token's not even worth getting. And it's sad for me to say that, but it is what it is. It's a 1 in 40 chance to get a rank 5, and if you're lucky, you're lucky, but whatever. Like 40 out of 400 people will get a rank 5 token. Like what? So it only creates 2 strike tiles for the enemy. It's not going to go up from level 2, 3, 4, 5. So level 5, 3 strikes for you, which is good. Prowler becomes invisible for 3 turns. 270 not available. 370 not available. So a basic ability, right? So what would you want? 4 purple, 4 black. Let's see. Level 3 creates strength 132 friendly strike tiles. Level 5 creates 3 strike tiles. And I haven't play tested him. I don't even know if the update's live yet. I'm a little late on this. I haven't uploaded in a while. So the new one is create 2 strength 83 friendly strike tiles and 2 strength 65 enemy strike tiles, then turns Prowler invisible for 2 turns. Okay, so the other one was 1 turn up here. This one's 2 turns. Let's see. The passive. What was a passive? Oh no, this one got a passive. The other one didn't. Right? I don't see no passive. So passive at the start of the battle. Create 2 enemy strength 1 fortified protect tiles. So automatically put this one. So purple at 3, blue because of stun at 3. At level 4, blue stuns for 2 turns. It doesn't say 3. And this one just creates strike tiles. So that just increasing your damage output for a 4-star that's not meant to deal crazy amounts of damage. And he's basically like a fodder character, like I said, for Polaris or Kitty Pryde or something, you know. So creates at level 5. Let's see. Okay, so this one at level 5 creates 3 friendly strength 747 strike tiles. That's crazy. So level 4 probably becomes invisible for 3 turns. So level 5 and level 4 and 5, the invisibility doesn't change, I'm assuming. Let's see. Create 3 friendly strength 747 strike tiles. At 270, 1,458 friendly tiles. That's absurd for a 4-star. So he's just crazy. Never mind. Yeah, this is at 5. I guess once you use his black ability, it's pretty much GG's, right? In 4-star land. And the old version costs 11. This one costs 7, so making him a little bit better than most, just because of the strength of these strike tiles. Maybe pair him with Kitty Pryde for 2-day PvP, just to buff them really fast, and you know, get a 6-turn win. So that's not bad. 370, 3,000. So that's 3,000 per strike. That's crazy. So yeah, stun and blue and black at 5. Or you could pretty much play him how you want. But me personally, I'm gonna use his black ability to the fullest. So 5, I'm getting the highest strength strike tiles, right? Because at level 4, 270, it's not that bad. So from 1,296 at level 4 to 1,458 is not that far off, and the invisibility doesn't change from 4 to 5 for 3 turns. So maybe purple and black 4, 4, 5, 4, blue being 5, right? Yeah, I spoke too soon. He's just insane now. Yeah, he's pretty good. I want to see what he can do with Kitty Pryde, like how fast we can win a match in 5-star line with him, and assuming we can win a match, you know, or just pair him with some crazy 4-star characters outside of Polaris, because you match, like, what's the point, right? Polaris is Polaris. Alright, so this ability had multiple issues originally. First, it was just too expensive for any kind of real use. Exactly. What's the point in creating a couple strike tiles when most battles are well into the back half of the battle? The invisibility can come in handy at that point, but it's not going to do much help. It's not going to do much help. Powers his purple or blue. I kind of just read that wrong. I just kind of stroked there. Okay, or purple or blue at that point. So we went back and refocused with the ability costing less. I wonder how it's really gonna work. So basically, you get. Let's say you use his black ability twice, and they match 1 strike tile from both uses. So you have 4 strike tiles, each of strength 1,458. Your match damage alone in 4-star land for him, or for whoever you're using it with, is going to be insane. So let's say you use his black ability, and you have him with Karnak, or even America Chavez for that matter. And in 4-star land, your match damage is not always going to be crazy, like I said, unless you rely on strike tiles or the character revolves around their match damage increasing. Then he's going to be his the strength of these strike tiles in 4-star line is going to be immense for a lot of them. Assuming you just don't even bother with Polaris because you'd like to actually have fun and not, you know, play brain dead teams, you know. So all right, so where were we at when discovered? Okay, so I went back and refocused with the ability costing less. We then discovered that it was actually underbalanced by a decent amount overall. Valuing the invisibility too highly. After taking all this into account, we decided on a couple things. First, lower the cost, easy. Second, raise the strength of the created strike tiles, simple enough. More usefulness on each use of the ability. Third, push the invisibility increase to level 4, so it's more generally useful without needing to be a 5-point ability. Yeah, 4-5-4 for Prowler, best build. Lastly, we added a quick rider to the ability that we didn't actually balance or cost, but helps his overall kit. This gets his purple started at the beginning of the battle, kind of like Rocket and Groot, only with more petty theft. I like how they threw that in there because he's a thief. Okay, so his passive at the start of battle, create 2 enemy strength 1 fortified projectiles. So that alone makes him a lot more and I know it's only 2. You might not be able to match him till mid to late game. Who knows, right? But not only that right there just makes Polaris more crazier, right? You can use Polaris, Rocket, and Groot, Prowler now, and if you match the enemy tiles with him, you're not only stealing them, but you're creating more tiles with Polaris, so you're getting like double the, you know, the effect of one character added onto another, basically. So they just made him a lot better. I like this character. In no way, shape, or form does the developers or them pay me to say any of this, but I would, if it's still out, I would definitely pick up that Prowler costume because it's awesome, and I'm definitely gonna pick it up myself. Oh yeah, bring back all the old costumes and leave them in a permanent store to where we can purchase them. Come on now. Quit making it a 4-day or 3-day thing. Everybody loves these costumes. Bring them back. Let us buy them all. Come on. I'm picking that one up today, by the way. But yeah, overall, I like the update on him. This is by far, I guess, the best 4-star update today. I wonder what's gonna happen when they nerf Polaris. That's what I want to know. But that's it for this one, guys. Let me know what you guys think. As always, I'll catch you guys in the next one.